We are so honored to have our next guest with us today. She's only the second woman in the history of the United States Army to earn the title of 4-star general, and she's the first woman to lead the U.S. Southern Command.
Bravo. General Laura Richardson, welcome to GMA3. It is good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you too, DeMarco and Eva.
So
Happy
have you got
Thanksgiving.
used to, walking into the room and that wow factor is still there?
Well, I guess so, but it's so good to see so many of our partner nations that are in Central America, South America, and the Caribbean that have a lot of women leaders and very successful women leaders in their military and public security forces.
Yeah, I called you a history maker and a trailblazer there. U.S. Southern Command oversees U.S. military activities. You said it in Latin America and the Caribbean. How does the military work to, provide security for that region?
Well, we're one of 6 geographic combatant commands in the Department of Defense, and so we partner with the public security forces and the militaries of these partner nations, 31 countries, 28 like-minded democracies, and so as we work with these partner nations and their military forces, work on the professionalization of their forces, work on their also based in human rights and the rule of law. And so also women, peace, and security, because women being part of those security forces and incorporated leads to greater security in their forces as well.
I'm curious, what are your biggest concerns in that region?
And so I would say that the impacts of COVID have really impacted the region. And so economic security is really important these days as we work with them to help them counter their security challenges within the region and within the hemisphere, because this is the hemisphere with which we live in, the Western Hemisphere. And so the security of this region, all of us together as neighbors, only helps our own national security as well. And some of those have to do with transnational criminal organizations, trafficking of drugs, humans, illegal mining, illegal fishing, illegal logging. And so we help those militaries be able to counter those criminal activities.
And you've talked about how you've always worked for men in your career. Now you're a boss and a role model to not just women, but men as well. What does that mean to you?
Well, in terms of being a leader and leading our security forces, our military forces, and just being a leader, I think it's important to just be competent in your profession and being able to handle all the challenges that come your way, but then also the professional development of our own military and professional development of our own forces and our people within the forces, because we're all about the people. And it's important that we be able to provide that. And I think in the U.S. military today, what better profession where you can wake up every single day and impact national security in a positive way.
Military service is a service not just for the service member, but also for the family. I understand your husband's a retired Army Lieutenant General, so I'm curious, you have a unique understanding of both what it is to be the soldier going away and
Right.
also the spouse left behind. What advice would you give to those families?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would say to the families, but then people that are considering a career in the United States military. I mean, when I got married and had our daughter Lauren, that was 35 years ago. She turns 35 today. Actually, is her birthday. So happy birthday, Lauren! But 35 years ago, if you think about, I mean, the mechanisms were in place to be able to make me successful, my husband successful as a dual military family, and being able to make it up through the ranks of the military. And so those services are even better today. And so you don't have to choose. One of you doesn't have to choose in your career. You can both have a career in the military.
Well, we're grateful for you and your service as well,
Thank you very much,
General.
DeMarco.
Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you. You as well.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.